Agriculture and Rural Development Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan approves construction of 5,000 houses for IDPs in Manipur under Pm-Istv. Unregulated extraction at Sengmai River in Kaching triggers environmental damage and water scarcity. Hello, you're watching Pm-Istv English News. I'm Jay Shainam, giving you the news in detail. Union Agriculture and Rural Development Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has approved the construction of 5,000 houses for internally displaced persons in Manipur under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin or PMAYG. The approval for the 2025-26 financial year came after a meeting with Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand in New Delhi. Deputy Chief Ministers Nemcha Kipgen and Losi Diko accompanied the Chief Minister during the meeting. The Manipur government had earlier submitted a proposal seeking a special project under PMAYG for 5,000 houses for those displaced by communal violence. The Union Rural Development Ministry also approved a special window under the Awas Plus 2024 Household Survey to identify eligible families. The Centre has directed the state to ensure beneficiaries are selected strictly as per scheme guidelines and that their details are uploaded through the Awas Plus 2024 mobile application. Houses will be constructed in accordance with PMAYG provisions. The state has also been permitted to sanction houses for beneficiaries whose earlier PMAYG supported homes were destroyed in the violence. During the meeting, Shivraj Singh Chauhan assured full support from the centre to help restore peace and normalcy in the state. Earlier, the Chief Minister also met Union Minister for Development of North-Eastern Region, Jyotir Aditya Scindia. The donor minister informed that the ministry is funding a polo-related project in Manipur, noting that the modern game of polo originated in the state. He further assured that the ministry would coordinate with other central ministries on issues concerning Manipur and continue initiatives for the overall development of the Northeast. Amid the acute water scarcity due to prolonged dry conditions and low rainfall in the state, the Sengmai River, a key water source in Kaching district, is reportedly being subjected to large-scale sand and stone extraction using heavy machinery, raising environmental concerns. A team led by JNGVO Kaching President Ketrimayum Chatradhari inspected stretches from Nauriyapat to Palel and alleged that excavation with JCB machines is altering the river's natural flow and damaging its ecological balance. The organization said excessive extraction during the dry season is reducing the river's water retention capacity, affecting downstream areas such as Maninglom and Wabagai. JNGVO has urged the Forest Department, District Administration and Police to take immediate action against illegal activities while appealing to the public to protect the river.
Asida mayamama akoigi senda lambi oiramba yai imungi chakthak puthak lambi oiramba yai toimasung mi kharagi phanaba honari da akoi mi mayamama mi lising kayama akoi awaba piba yam khudong chandaba habisidi yam phate aduna masigi nes mi bagi khara yengbiraga thabak churi basingnasu akoi da mi bada akan apanba akoi gi piroi da mongda thabaksi subiu haina so ai apin tawjari.
Governor of Manipur Ajay Kumar Bala visited the headquarters 26th sector of Some Rifles at Palel in Kaching district on Monday. The governor, accompanied by the First Lady, flagged in a 23-member team that participated in the National Integration Tour 2025-2026. The team, comprising civil society organization leaders and members of self-help groups, undertook a 15-day tour covering Ahmedabad, Delhi, Guwahati and Shillong. Inspector General Assam Rifles South Major General Gaurav Sharma and Commander 26th Sector Brigadier Robin Chatterjee received the governor at the garrison. Interacting with the participants, the governor appreciated the initiative of the Assam Rifles, stating that such tours help people understand the country's diversity and cultural unity while strengthening national integration. Referring to the Prime Minister's vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, he urged citizens to connect with every part of the nation and appealed to participants to promote unity and harmony across the state. The participants shared their experiences and thanked the Assam Rifles for organizing the exposure visit. Earlier, the governor interacted with trainees undergoing skill development programs at the sector headquarters and encouraged them to make full use of the opportunities for self-reliance. Later, he visited Technopole district headquarters where he was received by the Deputy Commissioner and Superintendent of Police. Officials briefed him on administrative and security matters in the district. The governor and the First Lady also planted saplings at the Deputy Commissioner's office complex as part of the Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam campaign. The Joint Secretary and Financial Advisor of the Department of Atomic Energy, Sandeep Raj, on Monday inspected Pm-Istv schools in Kaching district. During his visit, he inspected Kaching Higher Secondary School and Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya at Umathil under the Pradhan Mantri Schools for Rising India scheme. He was accompanied by Director of Education Schools N.G. Bhogendra Maitei, Additional State Project Director of Samagra Siksha Secondary Renuka Khumukcham, Additional District Magistrate of Kaching P. Santikumar and other district officials. Later, Sandeep Raj attended a cultural program presented by students of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Umathil. In Kaching district, 7 state government schools and 1 central government school have been selected under the Pm-Istv scheme. Pm-Istv is a centrally sponsored scheme aimed at developing over 14,500 schools across the country. A media delegation from Manipur visited the Kochi Water Metro as part of an exposure tour to Kerala organized by the Press Information Bureau, Imphal. The innovative and eco-friendly urban water transport system is implemented by Kochi Metro Rail Limited. The visiting journalists were received and briefed by KMRL Managing Director Loknath Behera along with senior officials of the corporation. Media and Communication Officer of PIB Kochi, Shamila KY, also joined the delegation. During a detailed presentation, officials highlighted the operational framework, technology and infrastructure of the water metro. They explained that the system offers seamless connectivity and common ticketing integrated with the rail metro network. KMRL officials said the success of any public transport system depends on careful planning, efficient execution, cleanliness, user-friendly ticketing, and financial sustainability. They also stressed the importance of protecting aquatic ecosystems and ensuring close coordination among departments while implementing such projects. During an interactive session, the delegation sought clarification on the feasibility of introducing a similar system at Loktak Lake in Manipur, funding sources, operational challenges and long-term sustainability. Officials assured that technical guidance would be extended to states interested in developing water-based public transport systems. The delegation also visited Jew Town, known for its historic spice markets and antique shops, and later toured the Matten Cherry Palace, popularly known as the Dutch Palace, gaining insights into Kerala's rich culture and maritime heritage. 5-day national workshop on research methodology, research ethics, and hands-on training on data analysis using SPSS, organized by Department of Environmental Science, Manipur University, kicked off at the seminar hall of the department. Dean of School of Human and Environmental Science, Manipur University, Professor S. Jibon Kumar, Head of Department of Environmental Science, Tejpur University, Professor Kasi Marimutu, Director of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Manipur University, A. Rachmani, and convener of the workshop, Associate Professor Dr. Kontaujam Khel Chandra, graced the opening of the workshop as the main case. Speaking on the occasion, Professor S. Jibon Kumar of School of Human and Environmental Science hoped that the national workshop will be of great help to rigorous, ethical, and analytically sound research. It will also help the PhD research scholar, early career researchers, and faculties from initial design to final publication.
Hujiki research da aikoina statistical package ama yaudragadi statistically data singse interpret tawdragadi aikoigi phangiwa findings singdo how far valid oige kayam sumi sumde habji statistics na determine tawgadabani aduna statistics ki tool ama sinaraga interpret tawbai ji tangai phadana research sangba mani aduna advanced research singje loin mag statistics becomes so important in research these days aduna ngasigi shiliba workshop se mangani sumna sathagadabase masida statistical package ama yawsi yam phabani maramdi masi yawdragadi interpret tawbanga moi.
Convener of the workshop, Associate Professor Dr. Gonthojam Khel Chandra said the workshop will briefly discuss research methodology and research ethical.
PhD tawriba satra singsida akoi research se tawbuda kari machak changi akoi research objective se kamai frame tawi ade research methodology kamaina kari dakar leba port changba machak haitare suppose aina sample ama collection tawu matamda karam method sinagani ade karam questionnaire semgani habigi idea ama se hands on training port ama component ama yawriba hands on training sina akoi gi data se piraga angang singsida akoi gi kamai tawraga data se analysis tawuni sigi SPSS tool neba statistical tool ni masi sinaraga akoi angang singsida data se analysis tawgi fasana interpret tawbiana fasana result se pb yana bagi port ne bakoina hosiki workshop se mentally focus tawji.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, Dasam, has urged Manipur University and affiliated colleges to ensure the undergraduate first semester examinations are conducted in a free and fair manner. In a press release, Dasam alleged that examinations in many colleges are not being conducted fairly. The student body called on university authorities, college teachers, and external observers to discharge their duties sincerely and ensure smooth and transparent conduct of the exams. It urged external observers to submit accurate reports verbally or in writing to the controller of examinations. The SAM also appealed to teachers to guide students responsibly and discourage the use of unfair means. The organization stressed that comprehensive reforms in the examination system are necessary to improve the overall quality of education in the state. It further demanded that Manipur University select and notify designated examination center instead of allowing colleges to conduct their own examinations. It suggested setting up multi-examination halls and identifying certain colleges as district examination centers. The student body also called for dedicated examination halls in colleges, stating that classrooms should not be used as exam halls as regular classes of other semesters often get disrupted during the examination periods. The Research Ethics Board of the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal organized an orientation and sensitization program on ethical research practices at Shushruta Hall in RIMS yesterday. Dean of the School of Human and Environmental Sciences at Manipur University, Professor S. Jibon Kumar, attended as chief guest. The program was presided over by Medical Superintendent of RIMS, Professor N. Sanjeev. Addressing the gathering, Professor Jibon Kumar said ethical clearance is mandatory for research involving human subjects across disciplines. He noted that while some studies may be exempt and any research raising ethical concerns must receive proper approval. He also pointed out that most academic journals require ethical clearance for publication and informed that Manipur University has an institutional human ethics committee. Resource persons delivered lectures on ethical review checklists for research involving human participants, biocultural competence in healthcare and research, and the core ethical principles of autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. A key highlight of the program was a mock ethical review session giving participants practical exposure to the review process and documentation requirements. Kongnang Thaba University today organized a one-day workshop on the clinical efficacy of homeopathy in acute and chronic disease, featuring evidence-based case analysis, free consultation, and practical demonstration. The program was jointly organized by Khongnang Thaba University, the Homeopathic Medical Association of India Manipur State Branch, Northeast, Nutraceuticals LLP, Imphal East, and LDD Bioscience Private Limited, Gurugram. Renowned homeopathic physician Jawahar J. Shah attended as the key resource person. He was joined in the presidium by Chairman of Khongnang Thaba University, Dr. K.H. Jayanta Mitay, and Vice Chancellor Professor N. Joy Kumar. The inaugural session began with a welcome and keynote address by Dr. A. Guneshwar Sharma, who introduced the resource person. Declaring the workshop open, the Vice Chancellor highlighted the importance of structured clinical learning and case-based discussion in medical education. During the technical sessions, Dr. Jawahar J. Shah delivered a lecture on the efficacy of homeopathy in treating acute and chronic diseases supported by evidence-based case analysis. The session also included live case demonstrations and clinical discussions. Now to international news. In Mexico, at least 25 members of the National Guard military police were killed in retaliatory violence in the state of Jalisco after the killing of a drug lord. Unrest has erupted in at least 20 states since Nemesio Oseguera, better known as E.I. Mancho, died in custody yesterday shortly after being captured by Mexican special forces. The U.S. had offered a $15 million reward for information leading to his arrest. He died in a helicopter after being injured in a military operation by Mexican special forces in a wooded area outside the town of Tapalpa in the western state of Jalisco. According to Mexico's defense ministry, Mexico has sent 2,500 soldiers to the west of the country to bolster security. The Jalisco New Generation Cartel, CJNG, is one of the most feared criminal organizations in Mexico, and its leader was Mexico's most wanted man before his death yesterday. Security Minister Omar Garcia told reporters at the press conference that 30 cartel members were killed in these attacks, as well as one bystander. At least 70 people were arrested in 7 states. Before we end, the headlines once again. Union Agriculture and Rural Development Minister Sivraj Singh Chauhan approves construction of 5,000 houses for IDPs in Manipur under Pm-Istv. Unregulated extraction at Sengmai River in Kaching triggers environmental damage and water scarcity. That's all we have in this English bulletin. Keep watching ISTV News.
ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯄꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯊꯥꯕꯜ ꯆꯣꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯃꯛꯇꯕꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯁꯪ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ